At World Class Teams, we believe your people will either make you or break you, that complacency is the enemy, and that creating a world-class team is the best way to grow your business. Leadership. How to be positive without being fake. This week I really enjoyed doing the coaching calls with one of my favourite clients. We had done a virtual classroom during the week about how to lead during the COVID-19 crisis. And these were the follow-up calls. Lara wanted to talk about the notion of being positive without being fake. She was really keen that her team would definitely see her as being a positive leader, and yet an authentic, not a fake leader. And how could she make sure that she was perceived in this way? We talked about there being two things you need to focus on to be positive and authentic. Number one, right now, be positive in the present. We know what's happening today. We can be pretty sure about what's happening this week. We definitely don't know what's going to happen in the next few months. So staying positive about what we're doing today and about what we're doing in the present, not pretending the rest. To say to someone, don't worry about it, it'll all be fine, doesn't give that person any sense of confidence. It just rings that alarm bell of fakeness, of lacking authenticity. Secondly, when your people have concerns, as understandably they do, particularly now, we need to listen. Listen right to the very end of what they're saying, and then acknowledge them. Listen and acknowledge. And that acknowledgement means using phrases like, yes, I hear you, Di. That sounds really tough. Yeah, that must be hard right now. It's empathizing. It's not trying to fix it. It's simply listening and valuing what the person is saying. And that's so important and to some extent so difficult for us as leaders, isn't it? We're so used to listening and then coming up with a solution, listening and then coming up with a fix. That's not what's needed right now. It's purely about listening and acknowledging that that's how the person feels right at this point. So it's not listen and fix, and neither is it listen and move on. I don't know if you've noticed right now, but I've seen many people where they hear something that feels uncomfortable, and actually they're uncomfortable with the person feeling uncomfortable, so they try to move them along, move them on to the next thing as quickly as possible. That doesn't make this person feel valued. It certainly doesn't make them feel any better. We don't need to. It's not our job, and we're actually not able to fix everything. It's our job to listen and to acknowledge. So if you want to be seen by your team as being positive and not fake, positive and authentic, then remember to do these two things. Firstly, stay positive in the present, in that part that we can control right now, and therefore our positivity has got merit. Secondly, listen to your people. Listen right to the end and acknowledge what they're saying and what they're feeling. Then you'll be perceived as both positive and authentic, a leader that is valued by their people. So try out these two things and be seen as the leader who's authentic and positive with their team members. If you've enjoyed the video, like it or share it. And if you want to upskill your team rapidly or yourself as a leader, get in touch with us at World Class Teams.